Good evening, High Road families. Mr. Lou here, coming to you straight from my kitchen to wish everyone happy holidays. So first and foremost, we hope everyone's well. We hope you guys are doing well. And what I wanted to share with all of our students and families is a way that our family comes around the table and spends time outside of the TV and outside of the tablet and the phone, but around the table with a deck of cards to spend quality time with one another. So for all the students out there, I'm going to let you into one of Mr. Lou's magic tricks that I've been using for years, okay? And here's how to do it so you can impress your friends and family this Christmas time, all right? So you start off with 52 cards, and it's called the 21 card trick because you need 21 cards, all right? The deck is not set up, so I can shuffle. You can shuffle in front of your family so they know it's not set up, all right? And you deal 21 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, I don't know what cards these are. Then you have to do this to someone, right? So my wife who's filming is going to be the other participant in this card trick, okay? So I show my wife the cards and I say, pick a card, any card, all right? And we pick this card. Okay, now I still don't know this card, so I'm going to put it right down on the table. Okay, I close up the other 21 cards and I tell my wife, remember your card, and we put it back in the pile. I still don't know the card. Okay, I could shuffle it up, it doesn't matter. Right? From here, what you do is you start to lay out the cards from left to right in 3 piles. Okay, and then you go back to the left and go to the right. Very important that you go from left to right and restart every row left to right. Okay, so left, 1, 2, 3. And then we go back to left, 1, 2, 3, and you finish the whole 21 cards in that fashion, from left to right, from left to right, okay? And then I say, what pile is the card in? Is it in pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3?
It's in pile 1.
Pile 1, so here's pile 1. So I don't need to know what the card is yet, but here's the trick. This is pile 1. The pile that it's in always has to be in the middle. So what you do is you take this pile, you put pile 1 in the middle, and then you pick them all up, and you put it like that, okay? Then you do that 2 more times, from left to right. So here we go. Okay, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3?
The card is in pile 3.
Pile 3. Okay, so I still don't know what the card is, legitimately, but I make sure that this pile is in the middle. So I take another pile, I put it on top, and then I take the whole thing, and I put it in the middle. One more time. From left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. Here we go. Now, when you get done doing this the 3rd time, the card will always be the 4th card up in one of these piles. So you can quickly look at each pile to see which card is the 4th card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it's either the 4 of spades, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 8 of clubs, or 1, 2, 3, 4, the 7 of spades. So you ask the person, what pile is your card in? 1, 2, or 3?
It's in 2.
So it's in pile 2. So I know quickly that if I look 4 cards up, I know it's the 8 of clubs. I already know it. So I close it up just like I did every time. Right? And I put it in the middle just like every other time. So pile 2, I make sure it's in the middle. Okay? Now you can do 2 things at this point. You can put all these cards back into the rest of the pile and shuffle it up and then pick the 8 of clubs and be like, I knew your card, it's magic, because you already know it. Or you can do it like this. You deal out the cards in piles of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in a square, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your card is always going to be the 11th card. Very important. 9, 10, 11. See that? Okay. And then you finish dealing them all out. But you have to remember that this is where your card is. Okay. And then you ask the person, what 2 piles do you want to pick? Now let's say they say this pile and this pile. You don't want to pick this card until last. So although they say these 2 piles, you pick these 2 piles. And you say, okay. Now pick another 2 piles out of these 3 piles. And if they say this one and this one, great. So then you take these 2 away. And then you say, okay, pick 2 cards. And if the person picks these 2, then you take these 2. If they pick these 2, then you still take these 2. You want to save that one for last. Okay, so let's say they take these 2. And then you say, pick a card. You know that that's your card. So if they say this one, you say, okay, here you go. If they say this one, you say, okay, no problem. And then you're left with the last one, which is the 8 of clubs. All right, practice that magic trick. Use it on your family. I wish you the best holiday season. I'll talk to you soon. Happy holidays.